small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall. But tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, no, nothing can break me. Try not to
The moving walkway exit is approaching.
Good morning from Universal Orlando Resort. Woohoo! It is our first day here on this trip and we are absolutely buzzing to be here. It is a hot one, it's already boiling. It's just coming on to 11 o'clock now. We were a wee bit later getting here because we were up late last night. But that's okay, we didn't have early entry anyway, so we've got that in a few days. But for now, I think we're going to head round to Universal Studios. We were going to do Islands of Adventure first, and we will double check the app, but when we were in the car, just about to turn into the car park, Velocicoaster was down, and Hagrid's was a 105-minute wait. So, the rides at Studios all seem to have shorter queues, so we think we're going to start there today. So making a wee right turn here in City Walk. Nothing scream Florida more than a palm tree. Joe's checking the wait times.
Yep. Yeah, and okay, looks like Mummy's still down, but most of the stuff at Studios still look okay at the moment.
There we go, decision made then. Yep. Going to head to Studios first. I've got on my wee dress from Amanda at Does Tea, and it's got the wee quote here from Dr. Ellie Steadman, but it says, "Dinosaurs eat man, women inherit the earth." So I had bought this to wear to Kualua Ranch back in December, but it was still a wee bit tight, so I ended up keeping it for here. So yeah, got it on today for Universal. I'll just turn you around because we're coming up to the Globe. What a sight! There's big poles in the road. There's a wee water taxi going by. Islands of Adventure over there. Looking good. We're just heading over to the side because we need to collect our tickets. Sorry, this is so loud. We need to collect our tickets because it was just a wee QR code that's been sent. So we're away to do that just now. That's us collected our tickets. That's the main sort of way where you come in underneath the big yellow arch, and then just round to the left are the will call kiosks just here. The only thing is that our ticket wouldn't scan, or not our ticket wouldn't scan, the credit card wouldn't scan when I was putting it in and out, it just wouldn't work. So we went to the desk, the guy got us the tickets, but then he started saying that we could only park hop today between Islands of Adventure and Universal Studios for today only, and then we could only go to Volcano Bay once, and then that was like our ticket done one day at Epic. And I was like, no, you've printed the wrong ticket. And he was like, no ma'am, that's what you bought, that's what you pay for. And I was like, I can assure you it's not. And I pulled up the thing to say it was a 14-day like Explorer ticket, I think it's called, and that lets you go to Volcano Bay, Islands of Adventure, Universal Studios for like 14 consecutive days, park hopping between all of them as much as you want, plus 1 day at Epic Universe at the time of buying. And he was like, no, I'll need to get the manager over. And I was like, that's fine, on you go. So then he got the manager over, and sure enough, she was like, yeah, the guest's right, that is what her ticket is. And he was like, oh, I'm so sorry. So it was like an honest mistake, but at the same time, like, know what you're selling, do you know what I mean? But anyway, we're here now and we're heading in. That's us in at Universal Studios. Woohoo! It was funny, I put in the sat nav this morning, Universal Studios, and it came up Universal Studios Hollywood, because that's obviously the last one that I went to. But it's Orlando today. Here's a big store, and then there's a big Wicked section here. Apparently Emerald City Eats has got theme things, and then behind that Alphabet and Glinda are apparently meeting people. So we'll maybe do that later. I do have a Wicked t-shirt, but just not with me. Despicable me. So we're just having a look and then going to decide what to do first. The escape from Gringotts is only 25 minutes just now, and that can quite often get a really high line. Yep. So we are going to head round there first. So surprise, surprise, first stop, the Wizarding World.
Of course.
To be fair, we were just going to go by wait times. There are some shorter queues just now, but we're as well doing that while it's a short queue, because it will get busier, or at least it usually does. So that's where we're headed. Here we are just passing King's Cross, which has a glorious blast of AC coming out of it. And just about to head into Wizarding London and Diagon Alley. Grimmauld Place is just over there, so you can see Creature. Honey, I'm home. Love it. So cool. This never gets old. Okay, escape from Gringotts. Joe's just going to go and drop his bag into the locker, and then we are going to head in. There is a queue outside, so hopefully it's still... Oh no, there's a delay. Well, that's annoying. We'll give it 5 minutes and see what happens. Just came into one of the shops for a wee bit of AC while we wait to see what happens with the Gringotts ride. We've just seen these popcorn buckets that are in the style of a time turner. They're $35, but they are very cool. And like the outer sort of circles all spin, just like Hermione's does. Very cool. I saw this wee ornament in LA and I just never had room in my case for it, but it's so cute. It's the first years on the boats to Hogwarts, and it's this sort of shape. So I think I'm going to get it this trip. It's $30, but it's quite weighty, it's quite nice. So yeah, I think that might be my wee Christmas ornament from Universal this time. Change of plans. It's an extended delay, and it doesn't seem to be changing, so instead we're going to head round to the Mummy, because that is now open, and it's saying it is a 15-minute wait, so we'll go and do that first instead. Here we are at the Mummy. Joe's just going to go and drop his bag in the lockers, because you are allowed to take on like a wee bum bag or fanny pack but you are not allowed to take on backpacks on most of the rides here. You're also not allowed to film on them, unfortunately, so I won't be able to show you them, but that's just the rules here at Universal. If you are coming to Universal and you are bringing a backpack, try not to overly stuff it, because the smallest lockers that are the free ones they're only about this. They're quite deep though, so you can shove stuff right in, but if you've got a big bulky bag, it won't be happening. So yeah, try not to overstuff it, because the ones up from that are $3 for 30 minutes or $25 for the whole day. So you want to avoid that if you can. Hello. Oh, one of the guys on stilts. That's cool. There we go. That's us off of the Mummy. Such a good fun ride. I don't know why I'm standing like this when there's sunglasses I could put on, but I don't know anyone that's ever been on that ride and doesn't love it, so yeah. Okay, back at Gringotts, it's back up and running, so here we go.
They're Weasley's wildfire whiz bangs. Fireworks for my brother's friend. What are you doing? This is my office, Lordak. The question is, what are you doing here?
I was about to show you plans for the wall. I was just getting the keys.
Well, I moved them. All you have to do is ask. Accio keys.
Ladies and gentlemen, a wild cart ride awaits you. Be warned, it is not for everyone. Mothers might describe the journey to the hall.
So our 25-minute wait turned into closer to an hour because the ride went down again while we were in the queue, but we were so close to the room that has the screen with Bill Weasley and Grip Hook, so we decided just to wait it out because we'd already committed at that point. So we waited a wee while longer than expected, but it is what it is. It's a really good fun ride, so we still enjoyed it. And while we were in the queue, a mobile ordered us some food from Simpsons Land because that's just kind of over the road. There was nothing in the Leaky Cauldron that we fancied. So just before we went on the ride, I did that. So we're going to go now and get it because it is 1:45 and we are now starving. The breakfast bars have long wore off. There's Grimald Place, just walking by as we head over towards the Simpsons Land for our food. We've got a big construction wall up here, but Men in Black is still open behind it, so we'll definitely get there at some point, hopefully today, but if not, then we'll still get time after. But we're heading over there. Joe's got our refillable cup here, which we've just reactivated. We're trying to remember, we think this is the one from about 2018.
Yeah.
give or take.
18 or 19, I think.
Yeah, we're not 100% sure, but definitely a while ago. And it still reactivates absolutely fine. So you don't need to buy a new one every time you come. You can just bring your old one, and I suppose until the chip stops working you can still use it. So that saves a wee bit of cash as well. So it's in Simpsons Land, and we're just going to head in here to collect our food. Okay, so really basic lunch, but never mind. It was quick and it was handy. So we both went for the chicken fingers from the sort of bit where Cletus's Chicken Shack and whatever it is. I got tater tots and honey mustard, and Joe got curly fries and barbecue sauce. And we didn't get a drink because we've just reactivated this and we're going to share that instead. We just went up that way to fill up the Coke freestyle because the one we had went to was all syrupy and disgusting. So unfortunately it was not nice to drink, so we've poured it out and got a new one, and we've had our lunch. It was decent. It was chicken fingers and tater tots, so yeah, it was all good. And I think for both of those meals it was about $26, so that's kind of what you would expect to pay anyway. And now we're just heading round to Men in Black since it's only a 15-minute wait. Okay, here we go. Men in Black, Alien Attack. 15-minute wait. We're about to get flashy thinged.
Remind this nitwit that he's being banished to a prison colony, not cruising down the Cabo. So that your newbies will see we've got more alien bad guys than we can put up.
That's us off Men in Black, Alien Attack. We were, what was it?
Cosmically average.
Oh, that's what it was, cosmically average.
At least
So
we
we're-
weren't bug bait.
Yeah, we weren't bug bait, so we were the middle one. Still aiming for that Galaxy Defender, aren't we?
Yeah.
I got 124,000 and Joe got 97,000.
Yeah.
So it sounds like I won, but in the grand scheme of things, I didn't really because I hit the red button.
Yep.
So without that, I would only have had 24,000. So Joel far outshone me in that one. So you're far more likely to work with Will Smith than me. So
Yep.
yeah. So we've topped up the cup with some peach Sprite Zero, wasn't it?
Yeah, and it's so good.
So tasty. We love the freestyles here. It saves you an absolute fortune.
Yep.
And while we were there, I've got my water bottle with me, and it's so good. It's just, this one's off Amazon. What's that brand? Bottle. It wasn't dear, and it's been brilliant on this trip because it fits in. Joe's other bag's got a wee side pocket, this one doesn't, and it fits right in, keeps the drinks cold for so long. And at the freestyle machines here, you can fill it up with ice and water, which is really good. So we're just heading up now to race around New York with Jimmy Fallon, since it's only a 10-minute wait. So that's what we're on our way to do now. We're going to take a wee detour on our way to Jimmy Fallon because we remembered that Transformers is on the way, and it usually has a single rider line that goes down quite quickly. So we're going to give it a bash and see. Since we're passing anyway, we might as well. Such a fun ride. It's like an updated version of Spider-Man, if you've ever been on that. If not, then it's like a kind of simulator type one where you are sitting in a wee sort of ride vehicle that goes around, that's different screens and whatever, and you're helping the Transformers. So yeah, I'm going to head into the wee single rider line in here.
The Autobots cannot protect you. They were defeated on our world, and we will defeat them here. Decided by what happens with you. Protect the Allspark. Protect each other. Good luck. Prime out.
And there are 4 people in front of us, so hopefully don't need to wait too long. That's us off of Transformers. It would have been a 5-minute wait, but it was closer to maybe just over 10 because the women in front of us didn't seem to realise that she was in the single rider line and started going nuts when she was separated from the person that she was in the single rider line with, and then like was refusing to go in, but then wouldn't move either because she was like, it's my turn. So yeah, that was all a bit bizarre, but we got in eventually, didn't we?
Yep.
Without a fuss. Sat separately quite happily. So yeah,
I like getting a break from me for a few minutes.
I'm saying absolutely nothing. But yeah, so Jimmy Fallon next, we're on our way down to that now. There's Rip Ride Rocket. I don't know if we'll get on today because the queues have been quite high for it, but that's closing quite soon, so we'll definitely try and go on it a couple of times this trip before we won't ever be able to get back on it again. Sad times. It's kind of like a Marmite ride though. Some people absolutely love it, some people hate it, and then I suppose there's us in the middle somewhere where it's not our favourite but we do like it. So yeah, we'll definitely try our best to get on it though at some point.
Welcome to The Tonight Show. You're here, you made it. This is the place to be. I'm your host, Jimmy Fallon, and this is the race through New York. This is very exciting, guys. In a few minutes, we're gonna go head-to-head in a high-speed, action-packed race through New York City. You're gonna see it all. You're gonna see Times Square, the Statue of Liberty, the Empire State Building. But before we start, to tell you about some very important safety precautions. But I don't want to talk about them, that's boring. I want to rap about them. Do you know what I'm saying, Tree?
Yeah, Jimmy, I think you're saying you want me to rap the race through New York safety precautions.
That's right, Roots, give me a beat!
If you're pregnant or your blood pressure's abnormal, I'm sorry, this simply isn't a suitable ride for you. Other people were unable to allow remission and those with various back, neck, or heart conditions. You better start to listen. It's risky business if you're prone to dizziness or any type of motion sickness. No videos, photos, recordings, going social is allowed. I hope I'm speaking loud and clear enough. You get this? You definitely should sit this one out. I have to say to you, if you have recent surgery or a condition that's aggravatable by this race intervention, it's unsafe if you enter. Refraining is the simplest way to avoid being injured. If you're lucky enough to be alive and take this ride, your arms, legs, heads, and hands must remain inside. Not to mention your feet. And keep your loose article safety stored beneath the seat. Information complete.
Oh! That is how you do it, Tariq and the Roots, everybody!
Jimmy Fallon was a walk-on. We just walked straight through into the bit where they've got the Roots doing the safety, and it started as soon as we got there, so that was good. And now we're heading into the shop for some aircon. And then I think we're going to go over to Islands for a wee wander before we head over to the hotel again and get all sorted for after hours. Sorry, that was such a close-up. That must have been terrifying for you. I do apologise. But we're in the shop now, so we're just going to have a wee look and see what they've got. I always like these wee house bags for the Harry Potter houses. So they're just like this at the front, but then at the back you can wear it as a backpack, or you can wear it as like a crossbody bag. They're up to $65 though. Sorry, that was terrible filming. They're up to $65. I'm not sure if they've always been as dear as that. I don't think I would pay that much for it, but it is very cute. I've just noticed that they've got some Metal Earth Harry Potter stuff that I have never seen before. That's so cool. So they've got the Night Bus, Hogwarts in the Snow, Buckbeak the Hippogriff, the Hogwarts Express train, and then that one there looks like a colourful version of the train, and then they've got the Burrow, oh no sorry, Hagrid's Hut actually. There we go, very cool. They don't have it on this stand, but they also have the Burrow, the Golden Snitch, and the Gringotts Dragon. This one's $23, this is for the Hogwarts Express. I'll just see what the castle one is. So that's bigger, yeah, that one's $50. But these are quite good if you don't have much room in your case and you're looking to get a wee something. They've got a lot of How to Train Your Dragon merch in this main shop here at Universal Studios as well. I was looking to see if they had one of the wee plush keyrings of Toothless, but I haven't seen one so far. Maybe it's only in Epic where you can actually get them. But yeah, still looking. They've got quite a lot of Epic merch in here as well. So they've got like a Spirit jersey and a t-shirt just over there. And then they've got these t-shirts here. They're very cool, but grey for me is very off-putting in the Florida sun in July, because if you get sweaty then it just doesn't look good. But yeah, the Epic stuff is quite nice. They've got these wee luggage tags as well. And then they've got the hoodies. The hoodies are quite nice actually, they're really nice and soft. That's a kids one, but I'm sure they do have adults ones. Huge Mario section as well. And then, is that a towel? Oh yeah, that's nice and soft actually.
Rain jacket.
And then rain jacket, yeah. Photo frame. Oh, Joe's just showing us the back of the jacket as well, that's nice.
Yep.
They've got some Battle at the Ministry of Magic stuff here as well. Time Turner hats, bags down there, and then they've got some sort of satchel type bags there, bum bags, water bottles and mugs, and then some more hats here and tops. Good evening from the parking lot of Disney's Hollywood Studios, where we have just arrived for after hours. Woohoo! We went into Islands of Adventure for a whole 15 minutes.
That's what it felt like.
Yeah, we were just in really quickly. It was like hotter than the face of the sun. So we were kind of on the struggle bus, weren't we? It was like scorching, it was like blistering hot today. Yeah. So we ended up not staying for very long because we knew we had to come here later on. We did originally have a reservation for Beaches and Cream today, but we decided to cancel it so that we had a wee bit longer at Universal, yep. So I think that worked out for the best though, because just after we left Universal it started raining as we were getting back to the hotel, and then just when we got back to the actual hotel it was pouring down, wasn't it?
Absolutely torrential. Like really, really, really bad.
It was like bouncing off the floor. It was like Florida rain. So we think we made the right decision, but of course because it was like bouncing down, I was like, oh, I'll just lie down for a couple of minutes, rest my feet, because I was saying to Joe, I've got more blisters on this trip than I have on every other trip combined. I don't know what is going on. I'm wearing my tried and tested sandals even today and still they're scratching my feet. I don't know what it is, but yeah, Joe's ears are bleeding listening to me going, my blisters hurt, Joe. But
not much, unfortunately there's not much we can do about it.
No, it's one of those ones where you can't really put your feet up and just kind of let it run its course. It's just like, oh well, guess we're embracing it, and a new one today. They're making a wee family. But anyway, however, I was like that, I'll just put my feet up for a couple of minutes, give them a wee rest before we go to Hollywood Studios. And then fell asleep.
Yeah, so, I didn't even think to ask about setting an alarm.
No, I just closed my eyes and the next thing I knew I was like, Joe, what time is it? And he was like, 7:05. I was like, oops. But after hours started at 7 o'clock, so technically it starts at 9:30, but you can get in from 7. But it is 8 o'clock just now, so we've done quite well. We got freshened up, got a wee outfit change. So Joe's got on his Sheriff Woody top.
Yep.
That was ASOS, wasn't it?
Yep, it was.
And I have got on my park snacks, and that is from the Disney Character Warehouse the other day. Spent a grand total of $13 on it. Bargain if you ask me. Definitely. And it's a visual representation of everything that I'm going to be eating tonight after hours. Because it's included, that's one of the things. So if you are coming to after hours, it's a separately ticketed event, so you don't need like a 14-day ticket or anything like that if you're coming from the UK. If you just want to visit one of the parks, you can buy an after hours ticket, and it includes the tram's going by. It includes bottles like Coke products, so like Coke, Diet Coke, Fanta, Sprite, Dasani water, yeah. And then it includes Disney snacks like the popcorn, like the fresh popcorn, not the packeted ones, the Mickey premium bars, the cookie sandwiches, the strawberry sort of ice lollies, isn't it, like a strawberry split type one?
Yeah, I think so.
And a couple others that I've probably forgotten about. And you can have as many as you want throughout the whole night. Yeah,
last time we were here for this, they were basically encouraging us to take as many as we could carry.
The last time we did an after hours was 2019, and it was just before Galaxy's Edge had opened, and we went on Tower of Terror like 5 or 6 times in a row, didn't we?
Yeah, I lost count. We went on that many times.
We literally just walked off and were right back on again, and I looked for about an hour. It was great. Yep. But yeah, it's really good, and like Joe says, the last time we were here, every time we walked by a cast member, they would be like, oh, do you want another drink? Do you want another water? And we'd be like, oh no, it's okay, we've got one. I'll just take one anyway, you paid for it. And like by the time we left,
my bag weighed a ton.
Yeah, we had so many. So yeah, but anyway, I'm coming up to security now, so I'll stop recording for a minute to do that, and then we'll be in. How good does this park entrance look in the dark? I'm so pleased that it's cleared up, because we were worried that we were going to get rained out for a wee while, but it's looking good. Alright, that's us in to Hollywood Studios, and they have gave us our wristbands. Try and show you, I'm trying to juggle things here. So that's your wee wristband so that they know that you're allowed in the park, and you can get all your wee bits and pieces when you got to the food carts and whatever. So yeah, so now we're just walking down Hollywood Boulevard. We were only here the other day. It looks so cute at this time of night with all the lights on. They've gave us these as well for after hours, and it just tells you a bit of info about what places are open. So that's quite good. We're just deciding where to go first, but look at this sky. this again never shows it just how gorgeous it actually is. Joe's also just pointed out to me that I didn't put my ears on, and there was a reason. I was originally going to put on a Tower of Terror outfit, but because of the rain I thought I'll just put on shorts and a t-shirt. But then I thought, oh, I don't have any ears that match, I'll just not wear any. I forgot I've got my plain black ones in my case. So I think that means I need to buy a pair. So into one of the shops we go. Just to give you a quick look, it says on this, food and beverage included with event admission. During event hours, enjoy select beverages, popcorn and ice cream novelties from snack carts in the following locations: Hollywood Boulevard, Toy Story Land, Grand Avenue and Sunset Boulevard. And then it tells you the merchandise places that are open as well. There's also walk-up availability at Oga's Cantina. And then on the back there's character greetings and attractions that will be open. So yeah, we're really excited for this. We loved it the last time and we are sure that we'll love it again. Option 1. Definitely looking like a ballhead today because of the hair situation, but we're going to Volcano Bay tomorrow, so right, so they go quite well with a t-shirt. Option number 2 I'll try on next. Option number 2. I do have bubble bar ones that are similar to this but not the same. Oh, I don't know, I'll need to have a think. A decision was made. The black and white ones won it. I thought they went better with the white in the top than the red ones, and also thought I'd get more use out of them. So, yay! I feel Disney ready now. But we are just heading along to Catalina Eddie's because we've not actually had dinner. So, the after hours doesn't actually start till 9:30, so the park's still quite busy. It's now, it's like 20 to 9, so we're just going to get something to eat. At that point everybody will start heading up to Fantasmic and then we can start going round and doing all the rides and whatever. So this should time in nicely. So our mobile order from Catalina Eddie's is all sorted. I went for the chicken parmesan with the marinara pasta, and Joe went for a pizza. He's just saying though that the 2 slices that had at Epcot at Connections Eatery were bigger than the wee pizza that he's got here. And then we both got a Diet Coke. These are not included in after hours. This is just something that we're having for our dinner before the fun starts because we're hungry. So here we go. Okay, that is us, had our dinner, just what we needed. And now we're going to head over to the Hollywood Tower Hotel, or the Twilight Zone, whatever you would prefer it to be called. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, because the park's officially closed now, because it's 9 PM, it doesn't actually show you wait times on the app. So it's just kind of a case of turning up and hoping for the best. It does get quieter. This is still saying 40 minutes now. So we'll go around and we'll see what the script is, because if it's 40 minutes, we probably won't wait that long. And we'll come back to it later because that'll still be the park guests that were here during the day. So yeah, we'll see what happens. If not, then we'll go elsewhere and then we will come back. Okay, so it said 40 minutes outside and we asked the cast member, because you just go into the regular standby line, but she said it just takes a wee while for the standby time to update after the park has closed. So she said it was about 10 minutes, but I don't even know if it's going to be that. Oh, this is so cool. Coming into the Tower of Terror just never gets old. It's absolutely brilliant. We've got it all to ourselves. Unless there's some ghosty spirits in here. This is probably the first and last time this will ever happen. There might be people coming though, I can hear voices. And there's somebody here. She's very scary. We're in row 2, which is the front row. And we're just waiting to board. And there's lots and lots and lots of free spaces. there's only like 6 other people. There's some more people just arriving, but that's okay. So we got a ride on Tower of Terror, and then we ran straight back round to go on it again. But when we were waiting to go on it the first time, the side we were on had technical difficulties and the ride went down. So they moved us over to the other side, and by the time we ran back round, the whole thing had went down. So we waited about 10 minutes and then just decided to call it quits, and we're going to head along to something else so we're not wasting our time being here, and then hopefully it'll come back up later and we'll be able to go back on. But when we were walking out, they took us out in the sort of the non-fun lift, the regular lift, and as we were coming out of it, the girl that was in the lift, the cast member, she asked us if we wanted a lightning lane for any other ride, and we were like, absolutely. So we can't use it on Slinky or Rise, but we can use it on anything else. So that's quite good. It should be short queues anyway, but it's nice to have the option. Okay, just heading over to Mickey and Minnie's A Runaway Railway, since that's the next one that we are walking by. So it makes sense to go here next. Hi Geppetto, hello. Thank you so much. Hi, how are you? Are you good? It's so nice to see you. We've never met before. It's a pleasure. Thank you so much. There we go. Hi Jiminy. Hi. How are you? Looking lovely. I love your outfit. Oh, nice twirl. You're so dapper. I love it. Is it alright if we get a wee picture with you? Yeah, thank you so much. We were just about to head on to Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway when we saw Geppetto and Jiminy Cricket. So we went and said hello to them and got pictures, and now this time we actually are going on Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. So here we go. How amazing does it look all lit up at night? Love it. Fantastic.
Welcome aboard, folks. We're ready for a relaxing ride around the park. Hi, folks. Hello there. How you doing? Hey, Mick and Minnie. Gosh, there was me. What could possibly go wrong?
Now, let's
Just to give you an idea, 5 minutes for Rise of Resistance, Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run 10. What other ones? Yeah. Star Tours 5 minutes, Aliens Wireless Saucers, oh Slinky's closed, Toy Story Mania still 40 minutes, wow.
That Tower of Terror look is back up.
That's good. Right, let's go.
I think you could use that fast pass for Toy Story Mania unless the queue goes down.
Oh, good idea, yeah. Just heading to Star Tours since that is next on the way, so we might as well. Hello. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Into Star Tours. Hello, thank you.
Will the owner of the red and black Soros Sub land speeder, vehicle ID GHX1138, please return to your craft. Thank you.
Just been on Star Tours. It was funny when we were sitting waiting to go on it. I said to Joe, "Oh, I remember that place we went on Star Tours ages ago, and it was like all snowy, but then it starts like hitting up the red sort of crystally stuff at you." I was like, we've not had that one for ages. and then that was the one that we got. So I must have manifested it. We started off at a swampy place with swamp creatures.
Yeah, that was the, can't remember the plant's name, but it's the Death Star remains.
So,
yep.
Yeah, that was, yeah.
I've never seen that one before, it was cool to see.
So then we landed in Batu, so it seems only fitting that that's where we're headed next.
Yep.
Cannot have believed how quiet Galaxy's Edge is. We're hoping that Rise is still only 5 minutes, but whatever it is, it'll still be better than normal operating hours. However, there's lots of people standing outside, so don't know why that is. Let's find out. Hi, thank you. Okay, they must be waiting on people. Thank goodness for that.
Stand back from those doors.
Resistance spies! The ship is now under the command of the First Order. Get out!
This will never not be impressive. It's so cool. Hot footing it straight over though. Straight through.
Now's a good time. The escape pod is still below us. Why are you going up? I said down. Up is bad. Up is real bad.
That was a walk on onto Rise of the Resistance. We got straight into the room with Ray, and then now we're just walking around Galaxy's Edge, and we're going to head towards Millennium Falcon.
Yep, I'm liking that idea.
Yep. So that's the plan. We'll walk up this way and see what we see. This is so cool, all lit up for night. And there's Roz, always watching. But here we go, stand by 10 minutes, which probably means it's a walk on. So let's go walk on.
We'll talk later. I have to do everything around here. Hello, my friends. I am Hondo Onaka, and this is Onaka Transport Solutions. Today, I am offering the opportunity of a lifetime. I need flight crews to transport this valuable merchandise across the galaxy. Pilots to navigate, engineers to operate the ship, and gunners to defend the shipments. And that is where you come in.
You'll be able to put the unused feature inside the cockpit. We're just waiting on Honda to finish up some of those flight tracks and should be ready in a second.
That's us in Toy Story Land now.
In this backyard that need playing with.
So we're just going to see where we're going to go. Got our snacks. So I went for the Mickey Premium Bar and Joe went for the Mickey Cookie Sandwich.
Yep.
So we're going to have these, and then I think we're going to go on to Midway Mania or Toy Story Mania. I keep calling it Midway Mania because that's what it used to be called. But yeah, I think we'll go on that next once we've had these. I won! Woohoo! First and last time ever. Okay, we've just came off of that. It was 45 minutes. But because we had the lightning lane from Tower of Terror going down, we pretty much walked straight on. We maybe only waited about 5 minutes. Bo Peep is here, so I think we'll maybe stop and get a quick picture. Yep. Second Mickey themed and shaped snack of the night. I've never had one of these before, the ice cream sandwiches. Let's try it together. very tasty. Got a couple of popcorns for later. The popcorn in Disney is so good. I've actually not had one this trip, so delighted to be getting one of these. Good evening. That's us back at the hotel now after the after hours. We had such a good night. I don't know how much I actually filmed because we were like running about at breakneck speed, or as breakneck speed as I go, to get on as many rides as we could and meet characters and whatever as well. So we did quite well, but I think we would have probably managed more had we been there a wee bit earlier. But at the same time, the rain and whatever just meant that we weren't, so it is what it is. We managed to get on Tower of Terror twice, Toy Story Mania, Rise of the Resistance, Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run, Star Tours. Is there anything I'm forgetting?
You said Mickey and Minnie, didn't you? Yeah.
Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. I don't know if I did say that actually. But yeah, we did really well. We didn't get on Slinky Dog Dash because it was down the whole time we were there, which was a pity because that would have been good. But nothing you can do about it. We didn't go on Alien Swirling Saucers because we weren't overly fussed about doing it, and we didn't go on the Rock and Roller Coaster because neither of us particularly like that ride. We just find it too rattly, so we just skipped that one. But we did really well. We had such a good time. We met Geppetto, Jiminy Cricket, Bo Peep. We didn't meet any other characters, did we? No, we were going to go in and see Sorcerer Mickey, but we ran out of time. I think the last time we were there we got a lot more done, but it was before Galaxy's Edge was there, so the park wasn't as big, and that's obviously 2 more rides as well. So yeah, we also had a fair amount of Mickey premium bars and cookie sandwiches, all of which were a delight. They do taste better when they're free, it's true.
Yep.
And we got a couple of boxes of popcorn to take away with us. We also came back with some bottles of Diet Coke and some waters. The only thing was that they ran out of water just as we were leaving, because we were going to get a couple more just for the car ride, and they were all gone at the front of the park, so we never got any of those. But these things happen, it's fine, it's not the end of the world. But yeah, so if you're thinking about doing an after hours event, we would recommend doing it. Maybe especially if you're maybe coming over and only doing Universal and you're not buying the 2-week Disney ticket or whatever, and you're just looking for a wee Disney fix, it is a good way of doing it. The only thing is, it is a bit of a rush to try and get around all the rides and all the characters, and there are still lines. Like when we joined the queue for Toy Story Mania, it was 45 minutes. But like I'd said earlier, because Tower of Terror had went down when we were about to go on it, we had a wee bonus lightning lane that we managed to skip most of the line for, so that really helped. Otherwise that would have taken up nearly a third of the time that you get. I think I said earlier as well, the event was from 9:30 till 12:30, so it's 3 hours long, and you can get in from 7 o'clock, so you can get in 2.5 hours before the event actually begins. But at that point there are other park guests, day guests, still in the park. For us, it is worth doing. The reason we picked Hollywood Studios as well, in case you're wondering, is because it's the only one that was on while we were here. There weren't any for Magic Kingdom or Epcot while we were here. Animal Kingdom does do them sometimes, but it doesn't seem to do them as often as the other parks. So that was why we picked Hollywood Studios. But fantastic night was had. So now what we need to do is tidy up this room, because we are transferring to Helios Hotel tomorrow, the Grand Helios Hotel at Universal. It's the new one that's inside Epic Universe, because the day after tomorrow we are going to Epic Universe for the first time. So we thought we would treat ourselves to a wee night at Helios, just to see what it's like and how often do you get to stay in a hotel that's inside the theme park. So yeah, we thought we would treat ourselves. Unfortunately, it doesn't have express passes included at this time, unlike the other deluxe category resorts at Universal. But that's okay, we knew that going into it. And it does give you early entry. So we're going to do that, but the plan is to get ourselves all tidied up so that we can check out of here tomorrow, put our bags into Helios, and then probably go to Volcano Bay because we've not been there yet. Joe's nodding in the background. So I think we'll probably do that. But we need to actually do it. So I better stop rambling as per usual and go and do it. So Joe, do you want to come and say bye to everybody?
On my way.
Yep. So we will see you later. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you've enjoyed. Bye.
Bye.
1, 2, 3. I've been feeling so small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall. But tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive.